Greetings. This is Skylar Saunders Singh. What's current? Academics. DJ Academics. Just add it to the names. Add it to the list. Young men of color, old men of color, old white men. Doesn't matter. They'll take you down. He is accused of sexual assault against a young female on his property. He has surveillance footage of his two friends engaging in sexual activity with her. Salute to Abdul. Happy New Year. Happy Happy New Year, Abdul. Salute to you, sir. But I'm talking about academics. Academics is in the long line of men being accused of sexual assault and or rape. It's messy, child. I'm in the haterverse, so I get to say it. It's messy, child. Academics has created a great fan base. He has millions of he has millions of different subscribers. So that's what's yeah. I got my church to get up. That's right. That's what it's about. That's what I'm saying. So I got my church gear on. Just came from church. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. In the name of the blood. So I appreciate, all the hate I get from this sweater and this and the tie and the shirt. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the hatred. I need that hate. Thank you. Because I noticed that too. I know this is a sidebar, but I noticed that, hey, we don't know. We don't, I'm not going to repeat that, Abdul. I can't. You're going left now. You were doing really great these past few days. You're doing really great. You're doing excellent. I don't know where you're going now. I don't know what street you're going down. Um, so be careful what you're saying. Um, yeah. So just be careful. keep your seatbelt on. Hey. I I'm talking to the crowd. I'm talking to the crowd. We can talk to each other, but I have nothing to say, what yay or nay. I'm just reporting the facts. I'm reporting the facts that he was drunk. Alleged, it was said that he was passed out. He woke up in the morning, saw the surveillance video of the acts being taking place. Um, and then the female, she has her own video. I think she placed it on Instagram. It was either Instagram or X, but I think it was Instagram. And she's explaining that she was violated and she had her rights were trampled on, and she couldn't defend herself and things of that nature. And Act is just like, nope, it's not me. I didn't do it. Whatever. But again, there's probably a slang term or a metaphor or some kind of way of conveying this. Once you have, or one metaphor is kind of like blood in the water. Once there's blood in the water, people are going to feast upon it. They say, I don't know if this is naturally true, but they say that a shark can smell blood a mile away in the water. Just a very faint amount of blood. That's what the blogosphere has done. I checked a few video people. They have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They got people on their team, and they're, you're saying whether Act is a predator or not. It's just crazy. Abdul Mateen, I'll try to say this. He said he was drunk, mad, and took out on the yams. Pause. We don't know. Yeah, I seen it and I believe it. Okay, you have your own opinion. I can voice that. Ack is a green lame. He called him a green lame. That's funny. But Ack he's a successful in our day and age, and from millennial, even Generation X, millennial, uh, Zoomers and alphas. He's like a hero to some of these kids. He's got millions of people that are following him. He has billions of views on his between his Twitch and his Twitch and his YouTube accounts. So he's not somebody. He's not me. He's not trying to claw and scratch his way through with a dinghy. He's on a boat. He's on a yacht. He's on a yacht. He's definitely got status. So I have to give him his respect, but at the same time I have to kick his back in. Got to kick his back in for being caught up in this world. I salute to him, for his business skills, his ability to take bullshit and and wrap it around and go through it like a jigsaw puzzle and make it into something that's of worth. But otherwise, act, you can get it too, sir. You can get it too. And this young female, um, she had her, it was probably all good, all funny, ha ha he ha, ha. Let's have a good time, y'all. Woo, pop the bottles, let's get it popping. She was twerking and jumping allegedly. I don't know if she was doing all this. I'm just saying from a story standpoint. She could have been, rubbing up against, one, and they finally took off their clothes and they were on surveillance camera, and she was getting two-pieced. She was getting two at a time, allegedly, according to Ack. Let me see. Abdul Mateen, he's back on his dean. Is that the proper term? Back on your dean? He's a big simp, he says. Did you see the old video when pushing his girl around, yelling at here in public? He's a Hennessy sloppy lush. Woo! Fire bars. Abdul's got the bars today. Fire bars. I'll let that go since he's giving his opinion. He's not trying to say anything about factual or anything. I have to be careful with the facts. I'm not trying to get sued out here, especially not by Act, because he's got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. I'm sure he has somewhere in the range of $2 to $5 million. And he claims that his girlfriend, I don't know if it's the same girl, but another girlfriend stole $500,000 from him. He claims that. So that could be a different story, or it could be all part of the same story. But they said it was a drunken threesome, but he was knocked out. That's what's so interesting. It says like they like she's professing and saying that they ran a train on her. Like all three of them, saying everybody was drunk and alleged that she was raped by Akademiks crew, and Act needs to address these serious allegations. It is messy, child. It is messy. I mean, god damn, like Akademiks, what? You have too much riding for you. Too much. You got the Twitch deal. You got the YouTube streams. You got all these different platforms. You're a good dude so far. I mean, over the years, the hater put you in check. Checkmate, actually. He ate your food on a lot of occasions on Everyday Struggle. That's something different. Let me see. Abdul Mateen. I'll get his name right. Yeah, woke up, seen what had happened, and got revenge on them. Okay, now he's saying what I can't say on here, but I respect you for saying that, but I can't say it. If I say it on my platform, it's oh my god, he's saying false allegations against Ack and something. Like, I'm not trying to get caught up in that. But you're still on your dean, Mateen. You're still on your dean. But act like you know. That's what you need to do now. You need to act like you know, because it's like they're handing it out. They're handing out like Skittles. They're handing out like candy. Oh, you get a sexual allegation. You get a sexual allegation. They're handing out like Oprah. You get a sexual allegation. You get a sexual allegation. You get a sexual allegation. Everybody gets a sexual allegation. It's goofy. Rick James in the building. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year, Rick James. Okay. You know what? Abdul Mateen, I try to be the best person I can be, but that sounds like me. Look, he says, look, Ack is that guy when it comes to the internet, but sucks at being outside. That's me. I haven't been out into the world for like over a decade. I don't know what's going on in these streets. I found out, fentanyl is the top drug that they're pushing on in the hood. You know, not that I'm scared of going out. I could go. I've been all over the place. I've been to Wilmington, walked Wilmington streets. They call Wilmington the murder town, USA. I'm not afraid to walk the streets of Wilmington at night. I was in Wilmington at 1 o'clock at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I ain't scared. I just don't want to be out there. No, you cannot recommend to us angel dust, right, Richard James. No, you cannot. You will not go there. It does wonders for yeah, exactly. It must do something for the mind because you're spelling with an F. You said nymph. Open up your third AI instead of I. But anyway, academics. It's sad. It's really sad because you're supposed to be that dude. You have great content. You have excellent poise. You have great flow. You have better flow than I. I'll be stumbling and mumbling and all on the mic. I'm not even supposed to be here, but I'm getting this money. This money, is more, and I'm trying to do a good job. I'm actually trying. And if they say Star Wars, don't try, do. Well, I'm doing it. Yeah, get out of here. Listen to Abdul Mateen. Get out of here with them dippers. Exactly. Get out of here. Come on, Rick James. Get out of here with that. You could stay, but you gotta get out of here with that angel dust mess. Come on now. We're not on the water. we're not smoking the water. um but yeah, so that's something that has always made me wonder, about Act. Is what's gonna be his downfall? Somebody you have to have a downfall. Then you bounce back and you get bigger than you ever before. This is gonna be his moment. This is going to be his moment. This is going to be his shining moment. That's going to say it's going to make or break him. To use a cliche, it's most likely going to make him because this female doesn't seem like she has their story together. I'm saying it doesn't seem. I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm not saying she's making stuff up. I'm just saying she seems like a very distraught young woman who was confused and didn't know what was going on. Because why is she just naming Act? My question is that. Why is she naming the two dudes that allegedly shish kebabbed her? What is going on there? What? I'm confused. Why is it just Act, the man with the money, and it's two niggas that came up? That they're not on the platforms. They don't have the cash. They don't have the dollar count. It's weird. It's goofy to me. That seems really goofy to me. Why come at Act? I'm not defending him. I'm not in this corner. I'm just wondering. Why go at the big fish instead of the two actual people that actually according to the surveillance footage went at her in a devious way. Rick James says, I salute a cop. All them girls just want the Kelly money. I have no idea what you're talking about, Rick James. You have got to get off that dust. That's your New Year's resolution. I don't do resolutions. I just do see what I can do, with what I can do with it. That's all I can say. I've been on a diet that's been going on for 2 years now. It's actually helped. I was in the 220s. Now I'm in the 20s. I was like 204, 205. So I'm all right with the exercising. I'm still a little, chubby in the cheeks. Still got the chin check, the chin neck check thing. It's gonna be gone by summer. Trust me. All this gonna be summer, man. Seriously. But yeah. So I got 3 people in here, 3 likes. I need 3,000 people. I need 300,000 people. I need 3 million people in here. 3 million likes. Let's go. Let's get it. Send your super. There's no super chats, but send your Cash Apps, your PayPal. Send all of that in, and as I'm doing that, as I'm advertising for myself, let me advertise the 50 Club. This was 2023's last top 5 50 Club members for December. Number 1, Dot Focus. Number 2, Height. 3, Tone J. 4, Chelsea with her glasses on, and 5, Baja Jackson. They made the top 5. And I'm so glad they did. It's Smear Smooth Tunes. But anyway, we're gonna get to that. Hold on. All right, so I have to represent my man Peng. He put down money too. Matter of fact, he was for November. He came in at the last minute, last month. So you have to support his apparel. It's called lifestrongapparel.com. I don't know about the products. I'm still waiting for him to send me the products so I can test them and tell you if they're. I'm sure they're good, but I want to make 100% sure and give the details on what they're like. I'm waiting for the gummies. I'm waiting for the different products to be sent. So check out Pang, his company, lifestrongapparel.com. Tell him I sent you. All right. Subscribe to BEEJACKSON 5478. He's a chef. He's an alleged actor. He was supposed to have been in Boys in the Hood. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't know if that's a reality. I'm taking his word for it. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm looking at him. Look at him now. I'm like 33, 30, going on 33 years ago. He probably changed. And he played Doughboy. He played the child version of Doughboy. Ice Cube plays the adult version. But yeah, so support him. Also, neo soul, smooth jazz, R&B, all the classics, instrumentation, singing. If you want to get away from hip hop and rap and all that, I respect hip hop and rap, but sometimes you gotta be like, I can't listen to this in the house. I can't. Maybe when I'm working out or something like that, I can listen to it in the background when I'm cooking or something like that. But subscribe to Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube.com. Spirit Smooth Tunes, SPIRITSMOOTHTUNES on YouTube.com. All right, and also Dot Focus, his website is twitch.tv/dot focus _. It's DOTFOCUS 1 _ just one. And if you want to hit me up for advertising, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you, but because everybody that I'm advertising has paid me in some way, in a significant amount. So advertising and sponsorship is Skylar Saunders. My name is spelled SKYLERSAUNDERS @gmail.com. Okay, that's for advertising and sponsorship. I think we're good. Check out my story about the hater, the story about the Star Report. That's my own little tale, my own little spin on his latter days in career. Now, it's not the full scope of the Star and Buckwild journey, but it's Troy Star Train's current position on the internet. I think I did it like 3 years ago. It's going on 4 years ago, I think. But yeah, and of course my PayPal is paypal.me/Skylar Saunders, spelled the same way. Venmo, Skylerize, SKYLERIZED. And of course, Cash App, $, Skyler, SKYLERSAUNDERS 1. All right, we got that all out of the way. Now, we can definitely discuss Morvac. I don't see this as his doubt. I'm not a seer. I'm not a psychic. I'm not anything, that can tell I'm not a fortune teller. But I don't think this is going to bite him too hard. I think he can bounce back from this. This doesn't seem like an R. Kelly Cosby situation. This seems like a Marv Albert kind of situation. Marv Albert bit a broad, okay? He bit her on her butt cheeks and on her back. I think it was just her back. Maybe it wasn't her butt cheek. I think it was on her back. But what is he still doing? He's still commenting. Yes, commentating still from the sidelines. Yes, Marv Albert. If anybody doesn't know Marv Albert, he does commentary for TNT and I think just TNT. It may also be for other companies and broadcasters. But yeah, so Act, you could definitely bounce back from this because I mean, if you're not on the footage, this is what I'm reading the story and I'm like, he was drunk, he woke up, he looked at the security footage, the surveillance footage, and he saw that his boys were going to town with the girl, according to the video, and it's like, okay, so where were you? You were drunk, right? You were passed out. It was the two dudes. So that's what she was trying to do, I guess. She was trying to say, like, well, he's got the cake, he's got the money, he's got the dough, he's got the bread, he's got the chickens. I can definitely get into this. I can use a couple mil in a lawsuit. I can see him going to jail. This is all alleged. I'm just saying in her mind. She's thinking all these things are passing through her mind. And she's, completely, you know, always thinking about how the idea of making the idea of academics, now an accused sexual offender. He has to always have that badge. No matter what he does in the future, he could cure cancer. He can cure. He could make spaceships that go to Mars. He could do all the extraordinary things, but it will never take away from the fact that he was allegedly assaulted a woman. Oh my God! Yeah, exactly. 100 Acre Woods. Happy New Year. Yeah, I didn't say he was he was arrested. I never said he was arrested. I was saying that the woman allegedly, I don't know if it's false or true. She's just going. She wants to see him go to jail. She wants to see him go to jail. In her mind, she wants the money and she wants to see him locked up behind bars. She wants to see him on that Cosby and R. Kelly mess. But he's too much of a star. He's too much of a presence on the internet. Like I said, he has millions of subscribers. He makes, I'm sure, at least half a mil to $1 million a year, just based on sponsorships and super chats and all the different brands he probably endorses. Hard on thought, yeah. 100 Acre Wood. Let's stand on business. Let's stand 10 toes down. Salute on the thoughts 2024. Let's salute on that, sir. Let's stand on that. I like that. It's hard on thoughts 2024. You goddamn right. That's right. Salute on that. He says hard on thoughts. Rick James thoughts. What are thoughts? It stands for, it's slang for those hoes over there, but it really means that any sketel, low rent woman, female that doesn't really amount to much. That's basically what a thought is. That you just run through, marry, you don't wife, you just run through her, let her do her thing on her knees and on her back and on her hands and knees. Yeah, it's kind of like a quickie. Yeah, you can in a sense you can have a long term relationship with a thought. Thoughts, are some of the most dedicated broads on in the scene, but they're not even a side chick. The side chicks have a little bit of elevation, and they're definitely not the main bitch. Your main bitch is totally different. Two pump and dump, yeah, sometimes depends. Depends if if she can get you money. If that thought is get you money, then she can stay with you. It's more than two pumps and a dump. But getting back to Act, I see him bouncing back like a rubber ball, just like Chris Brown. Do we even? I mean, we care. We care about Robin Fenty, Rihanna. Her name is pronounced Rihanna. We've been saying Rihanna because of her accent. But we care, but we don't really we don't look at Chris Brown like, I can't buy the CD, man. I can't watch this video. I can't listen to this stream. I can't. he beat her in the limousine, and that was what, going on 15 years ago. And he bounced back like it was nobody's business. He knew what the hell he was doing. He came back, he had single after single and album after album, had what, an album with 50 songs on it or something. Man, let me tell you, I think he can do this very same thing. And he's not even, guilty. He's innocent before proven guilty. And there's no images of him, with the female, only with his boys. They're unnamed. They're John Does. They're totally unnamed in the proceedings. I don't even think it's taken to law courts yet, but I think she wants to. I think she wants to go there. But they said the headline says woman accuses DJ Akademiks of sexual assault after drunken threesome with his boys. But it seems to me that Akademiks was asleep. He was not even aware of what was going on because he had passed out, and they were engaged in the activity. So it wasn't really a threesome. It wasn't really a foursome. It was a threesome. It was. That's true. But Akademiks wasn't involved. That's what I'm saying. It would have been a foursome, unless they slapped hands and tag team. Try not to laugh, but this is crazy. Exact. 100 Acre Wood. Abdul and 100 Acre Woods. Y'all get. It's the Rock. That's all I can say. Y'all on your Dean. That's a gangbang. Exactly. That's a train. That's a train. Exactly. 100 Acre Woods on his shit. That's a gangbang. That's a train. If you're getting shish kebab, lady, female, you got meat going in you and meat going out. You pause. It is what it is. It's not a foursome. That would have been a foursome. The two dudes and her and Ak would have been how many? Count it. 3 + 1 equals what? A foursome. So I don't understand what she's saying with the threesome. Unless Ak tag teamed and came in, but obviously he didn't because he would have been on the surveillance footage. I don't see this case going far. I don't see her going, having much weight. I think something happened. Maybe she felt some type of way. They might have said something to her. She tried to do something and she didn't like it and they did it anyway. And she looked over at Ak. He was just like, he was slumped off that brew, of that good, good stuff, off of that Jesus juice, allegedly. And she was like, "Oh, I can get him. He got how many subscribers he got? How many channels he's got? What? How much did he make last year? Oh, okay, yeah. I got this. I can say on Ak, yeah, definitely. I can definitely say against Ak. These two bum niggas, they ain't got no money. Ak got the money. I'm in his house. I'm in this swanky, he probably has like a $500,000 or $2 million mansion somewhere in I guess in New Jersey. I'm throwing fire I'm throwing gas on the fire now, but yeah. So it says in the report. Additionally, Akademiks has been accused of being abusive towards women in the past, with a former girlfriend, Angelica, reportedly claiming that he behaved pervy and would only initiate sexual activity after getting drunk. So it just seems like, at the end of the year, this is like the fumble at the end zone. It's like Akademiks he was having a decent year. Then he took the ball, fumbled a few times, and it was incomplete. Hopefully it'll just be incomplete. Won't be an interception. If it's an interception, if she takes him to court, and he goes behind bars, and he has to give up some mills, that'd just be a sad shame. To be honest with you, that'd just be terrible. That wouldn't be good for his his whole idealism and who he is. Ak, he's a very smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He's got his He's got his fan base. He's got supporters. So I only want to see the best from him, and I want to see him come out of this in justice. That's all I can say. Good or bad, let it be justice. Okay, now the second half of the show. I'm only going halfway today. I'm trying to do 5 hours tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can do 5 hours tomorrow. If I can't do 5 hours, I'll do it 1 hour and tell y'all to keep moving. But I got 3 people in here and 3 likes. I need to have 3 million people in here and 3 million likes. That costs you nothing to view. Costs you nothing. You don't have to get to my PayPal. You don't have to get to my Venmo. You don't have to get to my Cash App. All you have to do is watch me. Watch greatness. watch excellence as manifest. But I'm not mad at the 3 people that are watching. The 3 people that are like, I guess it's 100 Acre Woods, Rick James, and Abdul Mateen. That's all I can say. They're the one that have chimed in. And they give me 3 likes, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, here we are. This is it. We're at the last day. Last day of the month, last day of the year, last day of the week, beginning of the week, but last day, for the last day before the beginning of the work week. Sunday. Yeah, so I'm in my sweater, sweating a little bit in the sweater, Had to put this on, switch it up a little bit. After I come back from church, I just come on to the show and whatever I'm wearing. So I hope all y'all have the greatest of New Year's. I'm serious. I have great New Year's. Like I explained before. A girl curved me one time, said she didn't want to kiss on New Year's. I was like, all right. Then I just went home. I was at home, watching a ball drop. Lil Wayne was premiering the song 6 foot, 7 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, and all that. I was just feeling that. It felt like it burned in, but now I'm like, I don't even be messing with these broads. I'm not even into that. I'm gonna get a female. I'm gonna get a woman that is definitely about her business. She ain't gotta kiss me at midnight. She can make money for me. That's what she can do. That's the whole key. This is all this is. If I ever had a resolution, it's to make more money. That's all my resolution is. And it has been that way since this year. I made thousands of dollars in Cash App and PayPal donations. Thousands. Because of you. Because of all of you. I can show you the receipts. I can show you and add them all up. It goes past $1,000. So I'm very fortunate for that. I'm very fortunate for that. It's an amazing journey. I just want to talk about this year for me. I started April 15th. Before that, my views were like, I want to say 2,000. Seriously, all my videos. I had like 200 videos, and now YouTube, says, oh, we don't count any videos before 2019. Well, I would have had probably 3,000 views. But it took, of course, Mr. Troy Star Terrain, the original objective hater, to put a battery in my back. I have to admit, he put a battery in my back because he said they want to see your face, they want to hear your voice. Okay, I put it up. First video gets 500 plus views. I was like, okay, I see you. Next video about 400, 500 views. All right, this thing seems pretty sticky. Some folks are watching. I put up my PayPal, put up my Cash App. Let people know, I'm here for the work, not for play time. I'm in it for the money. 4 likes and 3 people. I like it. I'm in it for the money. I do research. I watch videos. I read the articles, and then I just regurgitate it out for you and put my little spin on it so it's original. It's been a wonderful year, according to myself. It's been a terrible year for a lot of people. Wars and all kinds of terrible humanitarian crises have transpired throughout these past 12 months. But I have been, doing the goddamn thing for 8 months, since April. Since April 15th, tax day. It's a great way to remember my first day doing this program, this exact broadcast. It's been 8 months. Started in April. So I'm just overjoyed. I really am. I really have seen the light, as they say, as another cliche. I've seen the light. I understand what it means now to be part of this game. It's wonderful because I'm able to talk to people now. I didn't have a chance. There's videos still of me, doing the cooking dance. Chop, 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 chop. Doing the cooking dance from Lil B, the bass god. And I'm saying, this is all for a good cause, my bank account. And at the time, wasn't no money in my bank account. I had nothing. I had nothing in my bank account. I was just saying that because it sounded cool to me, because I never heard anybody say that. Maybe a few times from the hater, he might have said that. But I like to say, I'm doing this for a good cause. It's near and dear to me. That good cause is my bank account. So if you like to contribute to it, here's my Cash App. That's what I like to do. That entices me. That keeps me hungry. It keeps me want to continue to be abreast of all the topics that going down the pike, and it just is rewarding. It's a rewarding sense. You're connecting with people. They're saying good show. I like my supporters to be supporters and my haters to be haters. Sometimes my haters are supporters. Sometimes my supporters are haters. But I at least need to hate. Supporters, if you're going to be supported, at least put money on it. If you're going to support me, don't just say, "Oh, good job, keep it up, do your thing," all that. And that's cool, that's wonderful. But I like to hate. I like to hate more so, because that gets me on my toes. That makes me make sure, oh, you need to, address these people. You need to, sit up a little taller. You need to, project your voice more. You need to have, the haters will let you know in a minute. This nigga's whack. He corny. Nobody trying to hear that. The haters are the ones that are your motivators. I mean, that's just a fact of life. Anybody that despises you, castigates you, denigrates you, puts you down, they're really building you up. You just don't realize it yet. I wish I had a praying church. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen, wall. Wish I had a praying church in here. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all just want to dance. So that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. This whole year was spectacular, magnificent. Mwah. And I have to give the star terrain treatment to the effect that it has on me. It's sincere. It's very sincere. I appreciate everything he's done for me. Yeah, sometimes I call him up at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, okay, so just one time a week for the stories. He's like, yeah, let's just do one time, let's keep it plain like that, and that's it. We'll talk for 2 minutes and that's it. So our longest conversation was probably like 11 minutes, I think, something like that. But they're all genuine, they're all real, they're all beneficial. So if you ever had that question, would you take $500,000 or a dinner with whomever, Jay-Z, Troy Star Terrain? Take the lunch or the dinner. Take the lunch or the dinner, the meal, whatever you want to call it. Take that meal over the money, because you can get money either way, but you're not going to get the knowledge. You're not going to get the wisdom. You're not going to get the experience of these individuals who have been in the game this long. And for years, I've been trying to figure it out. I'm like, how do I break from, this is my overnight success story. And it's going to be an even bigger overnight success story when I get all my followers, or subscribers, I should say. When I get more subscribers, of course, it's going to be even bigger. It couldn't happen overnight. Couldn't happen any quicker. Who said that? It happened overnight. Couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know them? Well, F it, me neither. That's all I'm going to say, because if he sues me, I'm done toasting. Like, it's a wrap. If that rapper sues me, boy, you ain't never going to hear from Skylar Saunders no more. They were like, well, he's not on the air anymore. He's not broadcasting. Yeah, so it's been a hell of a year, hell of a great year, hell of a great run. That's I'm gonna try I'm gonna try for $200, maybe $500. Maybe $500 tomorrow on the show. 5 hours, $100 an hour for 5 hours, $100 an hour. Let's see, can I do that? Can that happen? Can anybody make that happen? See tomorrow when I come in and I'm like, all right, it's a new day, it's a new week, it's a new work week. I should do a 24-hour stream. Well, that was cute, Rick James. But obviously that's not going to happen. That cannot happen. But that was cute. So, it's a wild ride. It's wonderful. It's my beautiful selfish journey, as Mr. Troy Star Terrain says. My beautiful selfish journey, because it's about me. Like I said, just like architects, directors, writers, they're all selfish. They're all self-interested, rationally. But they know that in order to make that movie as a director, in order to write that novel as an author, in order to build that building as an architect, you're going to need hundreds and maybe thousands of other people. You have to recognize that. I recognize that. That doesn't take away from your idea of being a selfish person, a rationally self-interested individual. Joey's on the check-in. A 7-day stream. Well, if you know what, if y'all saying, oh yeah, do 100-day stream, do 1,000-day stream, y'all put up $700, $7,000, something like that. I'll do it. I'll do a whole 7-day stream for $7,000. That's facts. So Happy New Year. How much for a 24-hour stream? No breaks, not even for stream. Nope. Well, that was cute. That's obviously impossible because I'm gonna have to go to sleep and use the restroom at some time. So that's cute, Rick James, but it's not possible. It's not going to be feasible. I would not put a price on it because it's completely not even thinkable. It's not even rational to think that way. So Yuri did a 30-day stream for $1 a minute. I don't even know who Yuri is. Was he an influencer? He's a YouTuber? I don't even know that. Well, a 30-day stream for $1 a minute. So what were the breaks like? How many breaks did he have? How many times did he have to eat? How many times did he have to go to the restroom? YouTuber? Okay, so why aren't you sending me the details of this YouTuber? You say, oh, I know a YouTuber. I know him from back in the day. He used to do a 24-hour stream. That's not me. That hasn't been my path to success. I've had more subscribers. My subscribers, oh my God, they rocketed. My subscribers were in the maybe tens, maybe. I'm serious. Like I had maybe like 90 subscribers. Now I have 437. That's all through word of mouth. That's all through support. That's all through my ability to crack this mic, to get on this video, my own life, my own way of doing. This is all about me. My name's in the title, Skylar Saunders Seeing. That's what it's all about. It's all about me. I can say that because I've earned it. It's not just saying, "Oh, it's all about me, and I can do anything I want in a way that's not rational." I can do everything I want because I'm a rational individual. That's the difference. That's the central idea of it all. So, um, what I think is so amazing is the fact that I've been able to do this. I mean, we used to be in my room. Now I'm in the Cowboys room, as you can see, all the Cowboy stuff. I used to have the white shirt with this black hat, and they called me what was it, top half? What was it? Hold on, Bond villain. Odd job. They called me odd job. That was the guy with the hat. I don't know what an in real life stream is. What is an real life? This is me in real life, Joey. I don't know what you mean. Here to expound and explain. I gotta start doing some. I don't gotta do a goddamn thing. First of all, go to stores and interact with NPCs. No, no, no. I'm not doing that goofy mess. I like this. This makes sense to me. Sitting at a desk, just relaying information, getting news topics in order, the topics of the day. That's what brings me the most joy. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's what gets me out during the afternoon. Gets me on the internet. What's the news today? What happened today? I got 6 people watching, 4 people like. If you do a 40-day stream, you can go inside stores and go more viral. Well, I'm not going to go more viral. I have integrity. I have a system that works for me, and that is rational and good for my own psyche. I'm not gonna, do pranks and crack eggs over little babies' heads or something stupid like that. I could probably get 50 million views, right? Ha 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 he he. Look at this guy. He's doing the pranks on senior citizens and cracking eggs on little babies' heads. I probably get like 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 subscribers in a day, in a few days. That's just not me. I will not do that. Joey says you can be respectful and go viral a different way by helping seniors. Well, why don't you go viral and help seniors? What is stopping you? You have a YouTube account. Why aren't you a million viewers deep and 10 billion views strong and 10 million and a million subscribers strong? Why is that, Joey? Where's you? I said, "Oh yeah, yeah, you should do this. You should do that." I don't need suggestions. There's no suggestion box in here unless you're somebody established like Troy Star Terrain or something like that. Dr. Euron Brook, or um, I'm trying to think of his name. Oh my God, what's his name? Oh my, I gotta think of his name. It escapes me. It's not even funny. I can't even think of it. Oh my God, Rucker Ali. That's it. His name is Rucker Ali. Look up Rucker Ali, and you can understand it better where I'm coming from. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try to do 5 hours. Try to raise $500, $100 an hour. See if that makes any sense to anybody. See if anybody catches on to it. I might just be talking about the Twilight Zone. That's my jam right there. My favorite episode of all time is Time Enough at Last. Everybody knows that plot. Everybody knows the ending, I think, for sure. Just the irony of it all is just beautiful. It's just one of the greatest episodes of all time. My favorite, my personal favorite. Um, it's excellent. So I'm not. I think that's what the literal definition of a suggestion is when you say you should or you can be. If you say you can be or you should, you're definitely suggesting something, sir. That's just English. Yeah, the ending is a cruel kind of ending, but it's great on a dramatic level, and the fact that it's so profound, and the fact that you should always get contact lenses. But see, if he had contact lenses, there wouldn't be that like that that surprise and that twist that you get. He just wanted to read his books. That's right. You know what it is, Rick James. He just wanted to read his books. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. Now, put at least 30 $40 in my Cash App, and maybe I can tell you where this sweater is from. You put 30 or $40 in this Cash App, and I'll let you know exactly where it came from. Joey. Here's my Cash App. That's my Cash App. Just in case you're getting curious, you're feeling some type of way, you can send me a few dollars. I'll appreciate it. But hey, like I said, this year has been phenomenal. Like I didn't even expect it. Like I was doing man, I was doing vocal.media. Vocal.media since 2017, right? And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, man, I'm getting $20 a month. This is tight. I was like, that was like the most I ever gotten. Was like $20.25 in a month, right? In a month. I'm getting $20 a few hours now. $20 in a few days. Thanks to Cash App. Some people give me $50 a day. Some people I got $65 in a day, $100 in a day. It's not even a full day. It's only an hour. So I got $65 in an hour, $50 in an hour, $100 in an hour. And I was looking at Vocal because I did get money from Vocal. I got 2 silvers I placed on their story selection, but I placed 2 silvers, which were both $500 each, and then I got $250 from a bronze or a third place finish. I never won. I've only placed, but I've never won. I'm looking for that one, story that does all gold. But if not, F them. I'm for this money on YouTube. I'm getting this YouTube money. How about that? Way more. Rick James asked, "Do you like the episode of Twilight Zone where the car is riding in her car, and gets followed by an old man hitchhiker? Will should have won. I think it was rigged. Why don't you string English Premier League reactions. Why don't you stream English Premier reactions, Joey? What the hell? What's stopping you? You're like, oh man, come on. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why aren't you doing it? Why don't you do it, Joey? Damn. God damn. Shit. Do you play GTA V? I've never played GTA 5. Never played. I probably liked it. I played. Oh, this is going way back for some of y'all. Y'all might have been 5 or 6 years older, not even born yet. But I was playing Vice City in 2003, 2004. That was awesome. Vice City was the truth. I love that video game. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can do the missions, or you go and listen to the radio and drive around shooting innocent people. That's how you get your rocks off. That's what keeps people sane. I think it keeps people sane. You're able to, let off a few rounds, some people instead of doing it in real life. They always say, oh, violence in video games is causing people to do all these awful things. No, awful people do awful things. It's not the video system. It's not even the gun. It's their mindset. Rick James says my son used to play GTA on the Game Boy Color. Yeah, I used to play it too. It was like in 2D though. So if you play GTA on stream, you will get some nice increments. Joey, do we have to have a discussion? You probably have what 500,000 subscribers. You have 1 million subscribers. You're giving a lot of suggestions and not a lot of game. You're not saying what I should be doing. Mr. Chorster pretty much gave me the wings to fly, but I had to fly myself. My greatest video so far is Dame Dash Proud Broke. It's got 6,000 views on it. So if I can do 6,000 views and the next one is 2,000 views, the next one is a few thousand views. If I can do 6,000, why can't I do 60,000? Why can't I do 600,000? Why can't I do 6 million? Why can't I do 600 million? Why can't I do 6 billion? Why can't I do 60 billion? What's stopping me? BS would like Joey. But you know that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a totally different situation. Rick James and BS are going at it now. They're going back and forth now. At the end of the year, look at this. This is that hate. This is that end of the year hatred. A white boy and an older black man. This is the hatred. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I had a splendid year. It was a very good year. But I have to thank you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your undying appreciation of my work, of my ability, of my truth on this video stream. It was predicted in 2006. Who was the person of the year? You on YouTube. That everybody in the whole entire world was made the person of the year on Time Magazine, the cover. Because it was just that much of a great invention, and it just spawned. It just blew up. It just kept growing and growing. From the first video, I think was at something at the zoo, and to other videos, some videos getting tens of billions of views. That's extraordinary. That's beautiful. That's the essence of commercialism, the essence of the facets of capitalism. That's beautiful. That's business. So signing off. I want to say Happy New Year. I will see you in the new year, and I will try to do a 5-hour show. If not, I'll retreat and take my wounds and go on without you, with or without you. But I sincerely thank you all. I appreciate the fact that you all are, on a. That's great, Joey. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right. So I thank you all. Make sure you toast. If don't get into a car, call Uber. If you're too drunk, to stand up and drive, or sit down and drive. Um, have a good time. Eat your cornbread, collard greens, and chicken and black eyed peas. I will see you in 2024. Thank you very much. Take care.